I graduated. I graduated! Let's go! Okay, I gotta take this off because these things, they made these way too small. And so I put a plastic thing. And that still like slid off my head. Anyways, let me show you my design that I made. I did it! That's a little me when my aunt graduated from her college, holding her degree. I didn't get a cool case like that though, for whatever reason. Peep at the garb. I don't know if that's the right word. The gown and the stole and the honor cords. Because when I sit down, you definitely can't see it. I'm going to try and not get sentimental or sappy here. But for me, I literally did not know what my education journey was going to be. Some of you might know, but a lot probably don't. I started attending school, college in 2018. I graduated high school in 2018. The first college I went to, I didn't really like the academics. I loved the campus life though. And then I went to art school. And then 2020 happened. There was a pandemic and my mom was diagnosed with grade 3 brain cancer. And I didn't know if I was going to continue school at all. I finished my 2020, the spring of 2020 completely. I didn't drop out because that was all online anyway, since we all had to be home for the pandemic. And then I basically became my mom's caretaker. She had surgery in the summertime to remove the tumor. And then I was just there to help her basically with everything after that and going to her radiation appointments. And of course, my father and my grandmother and other family had helped out because that's family. But I genuinely did not know if I was ever gonna go back to school and do what I wanted to do again. Oh my god. I said I wasn't gonna cry. Why am I crying? I love film and I love making videos, of course. And I knew I didn't want anything to stop me from doing that. Oh my god. So when things finally kind of stabled out in 2022, I was like, okay, I want to move forward with my career. You know, I don't want to be hopefully stuck here in the Midwest. I say that as I'm still in the Midwest. But editing and film and making videos is like my passion. I'm glad I found that really early on in high school. And I can't see myself not doing this work. So I applied to the University of Michigan and got in, and I started in their summer program of 2022 to ease myself back into doing school. And yeah, I mean, I guess the rest is history. I got my degree, obviously. I still can't believe I have this. Oh my god. I'm also a first generation student. So none of my siblings, none of my parents, none of my grandparents have degrees, or some have attended universities and colleges, but the actual graduation itself was quite interesting. We went into, don't remember actually, Michigan Theater? I think it's Michigan Theater. And it was absolutely beautiful in there. I've never been in there at all. I went into State Theater, but not Michigan Theater. And this is specifically for the film department, the film, TV, and media department. That's what I got my degree in, film, TV, and media. I don't know if I said that. I feel like that was obvious. It was very nice. I don't remember most of it. For some reason, when I go to events like this, I know who the speakers were. I can't remember any of it. And it was really nice because my professor actually was handing out our little dudes. Look out, EGOTs. I got a FDVM class of 2025. So it was nice to receive it from him. And then when I walked down from the stage and turned back around to my seat, all of my film professors were there. So it was a very nice conclusion, bittersweet kind of conclusion to say goodbye and thank them. And then of course I wasn't done with school. I had to still do courses over the summer, which were for my foreign language, which is Korean. And then so technically I didn't get my degree and be done until August. And I'm posting this now in December. So I walked in May, got my degree in August, and now this is coming out. Oops, sorry. But yeah, I'm just so grateful. Obviously, I want to thank my parents for literally letting me pursue my passion and being very open to it and always being excited for what I'm doing. I want to thank my brother and sister-in-law, future sister-in-law, for always supporting me and literally watching my videos and being my biggest supporters in everything I do. You guys genuinely fuel a fire in me to keep making videos, so thank you for that. Dude, this is literally an award show. I want to thank all my friends from Bradley, Miranda, Brez, and Brennan. When I think of those times, I genuinely think of it as like a second home. And that was scary going off to college in a different state by myself, technically. So I'd like to thank my Ringling friends, Darcy, Mike, and Justin. I love seeing all the hard work that you guys accomplish, especially since we're all in the same degree. I'd like to thank my UMich friends who decided to still befriend me even though I was 22 years old going back to college. So thank you, Tony, Kyle, Nina, Ivy, and Basil for being a great friend group to me. And then of course my friends here back in my hometown, Mark and Ethan. Mark, I literally could not get through it out school without you, especially because we're the same age. I could complain to you about my struggles. And Ethan, who also is into film and does film, for like being my hype man. And of course everybody else along the way who's always supported me and watched my videos or taken interest in anything that I've done. Even my online friends that I game with, like, thank you guys for supporting my passions as well and watching my videos. Pull this back into frame. If I could end this note on one thing, I would say do not give up on your dreams. It is very cheesy, but for me this is everything. Like I said, I didn't know if I was going back to school or not, if I was going to ever complete my degree or even do anything in the field that I'm in. I think I cried a lot about this. I still cry a lot. I almost cried earlier. I had to pull myself together. I don't know, this is just kind of unbelievable for me. This was such a big life goal of mine, to get my degree as a first-gen student. I don't know, I can't believe I did it. So yes, don't give up on your passions. You can always return to them. If you gotta take a short break away from what you want to do, you can always come back to it. Don't think that everything is set in stone. It's not all black and white. If you have a passion out there that you want to pursue it. And if you feel like you don't have any support, know that I support you. I want you to achieve your dreams, okay? So, thank you once again. There will be more videos to come. I had to take a break over the summer to finish my degree because classes were insane. I literally had to meet for like 3 hours, Monday through Thursday, and then had 3 hours of homework pretty much nonstop. So I had no time. I apologize. But I'm going to resume my upload schedule of uploading on Thursdays. So I will see you next week. Bye, guys. Thank you.